Hello and welcome to the Legacy Crusaders YouTube channel, and this is the How to Play series, and today we are learning how to play Endymion. We are all learning how to play it because my expert, quote-unquote expert, Steven, you've been playing Pendulum Magicians forever, right?
Yeah, of course.
Alright, so you're an expert at Pendulum Magicians.
Yep.
How do you feel about Endymion?
The new level 3 wind one is really broken, and the level 7 one is a boss monster that's kind of similar to Masterpiece. So.
Alright, so let's just pull up the deck list real quick. We are also here with Akeem. Say what up.
Hey, what's up, guys? I'm also going to learn to play this deck.
He's a YCS topper.
So if you're not familiar with this series, what we're going... Yeah, he has a YCS top with Zephyra, which he didn't know how to play at the time, so clearly Pendulums are the best deck. I do not have Triff Gaming here, because, I don't know, he's too expensive. Anyways, so we're going to do a quick rundown. If you're not familiar with the series, what happens is an expert is going to tell me how to play out our hands on YGOPRO, and I'm going to control everything so they can't just do things without explaining what they're doing. Now, this is a new theory-crafted deck because it's only been out for a couple days. We haven't really played it in tournaments. We play mostly live Yugioh, so we haven't been doing like online testing. Also, like online testing on Dueling Book is all... If it's not ranked, it's not like good testing exactly, unless you're like soloing. So we're not soloing. So we're just gonna do a quick card by card real fast because some people don't know what these cards are. So real fast, we got Dragonpit Magician, Mythical Beast Cerberus. There's 2 of those. 1 Morphage Goliath. 3 Endymion, the Mighty Master of Magic. I like his old name better.
The new guy. Maybe you should explain him. He's the new guy.
He's the new card. We'll get into all of it as we play through.
Okay.
1 copy of Destrudo, the Lost Dragon's version. 1 copy of Supreme King Gate 0. 2 copies of Mythical Beast Jackal King. 1 Oath Dragon Magician. Alright, so we have 3 copies of Chronograph Sorcerer, 3 copies of Supreme King Dragon Darkworm, 1 copy of Black Fang Magician, 2 copies of Purple Poison Magician, 3 copies of Harmonizing Magician, 1 copy of Magister of Endymion? That's not his name in English, is it?
I don't think so.
Is it Endymion, Master of Endymion? Endymion, I keep saying it wrong, by the way. 1 copy of Time Gazer Magician, 3 copies of Servant of Endymion, which is supposed to be the best and most broken card in the set. Okay. 2 copies of Potted Desires, 1 copy of Duelist Alliance, 3 copies of Spell Power Mastery, 2 copies of Dragon Shrine, 3 copies of Pendulum Call, 1 Upstart Goblin, 1 Terraforming, 1 Foolish Burial, 1 Magical Citadel of Endymion, 1 Secret Village of the Spellcasters. For the extra deck, we have 1 Odd Eyes Vortex Dragon, 1 Borreload Savage Dragon, 1 Cyberse Quantum Dragon, 1 Odd Eyes Absolute Dragon, 1 Abyss Dweller, 1 Boral Sword Dragon, 1 Zephyr Metaltron, 1 Triple Burst Dragon, 1 Decode Talker, 1 Heavy Metal Foes Electromite, 1 Ib the World Chalice Priestess, 1 copy of Daybreaker, the Shining Magical Warrior, which is the new card, which was probably not going to stick, I don't think. I don't think there's a big use for this card, right?
Usually when your Electromite gets ogred, that's your second choice to go into because of arrows.
Okay, so at least it has arrows. Alright, that's fine. 1 copy of Guard Dragon Aggerpain, 1 Hieratic Seal of the Heavenly Spheres, and 1 LP, the Guard Dragon LP. We have a very generic side deck at the moment because, again, this is still being tested, not really sure 100% what we're going to do. Got 2 Lava Golems, 2 Radiant the Multi-Dimensional Kaiju, 3 Pankratops, Dino Resto Pankratops, 2 Fantastical Dragon Phantasme, 3 copies of Denko Sekka, and 3 Red Reboots. Alright, so this is theory crafted, so we're just going to play a few games on YGOPRO and see how it goes. And so, I forgot to mention who I am. I'm Benji, and my goal here is to play the deck, not knowing what the hell I'm doing. Steven's goal is to tell me what to do.
I'm his tutor.
And Akeem is the guy who tops our YCSs. And whoever and anyone who has a question about what plays are being made at any point can ask that question. And Jordan is ill sitting on the couch.
Hi.
Alright, I doubt you could hear him. Anyways, here we go. We're going to get into the duels. You're up against player. If player will start the game. Alright.
Hey, you win the die roll. We won the game already, guys.
We won the game? We go first?
Go first.
Yes!
Now, I've been seeing a lot of people playing Call by the Grave to avoid getting...
Oh my god, that's...
Bro,
Our hand is good. What do we do?
Activate field spell.
So the field spell we want out first? Oh,
Yeah.
My mouse is like freezing. What's
Oh,
my
man,
mouse
we're
like
never
unplugged or
freezing,
something? What's going on? Okay, so we're going to activate the field spell so we can start building up counters.
Dragon Shrine. Dragon Shrine.
Well,
yeah.
It's waiting on a response from our opponent.
Oh, damn, he gets a response.
Yeah, he gets potential responses. It doesn't mean he has a response, just mean he had the option to respond.
Dark Worm is the best card. Dark Worm is still broken.
I wrote my mouse. Cool. So that's one counter. Activate Dark Worm?
Yep.
Any zone? Doesn't matter where we put him.
Doesn't matter. He's going to get linked away into Electromite.
Alright, so he's one card for Electromite.
Mm-hmm.
And we have Gate Zero, who is also a spell card, getting us more counters.
Activate Chronograph.
Chronograph. In either scale, because
scale.
He's just going to become Electromite.
Activate Duelist Lines first, just to get the other pen call out of the deck, so later on when you draw for Electromite, that you don't accidentally draw into another pen call.
Alright. So we're just going to pitch one for the monsters, I guess.
Yeah, but first you could just activate Chronograph and go into Electromite.
Alright. And then this is where we get hand trapped and lose, I think. Right?
Um,
That's possible, right?
Possible. But it's okay.
Any particular zone?
This one right here.
The one on the right.
Yeah.
Because our audience at home cannot see where we're pointing.
Oh.
We're going to play something in the extra deck?
Yeah, you want to send the new girl into the extra deck. Servant.
Right. Servant. So she's going to get our Endymion out with a counter, right?
Yep. So you're going to activate Donut, and then you're going to put the Donut. It doesn't matter where. You're going to activate Electromite to pop Donut and get Endymion from your extra deck to your hand.
Alrighty. There we go. So popping Gate 0 to add back Servant, and we have the full counters needed to resolve it at this point.
Ooh, that's a good draw. Activate Servant.
Scale. That way we can get counters on it for real, so we don't have to use them all, I guess.
Yeah. Activate Pen Call, send the other Pen Call.
Pen Call, discarding Pen Call?
Yeah.
Once per turn, we don't need another one.
So harmonizing. Harmonizing and Purple Poison.
Alright. Now what?
So then you're going to activate Chronograph Sorcerer in the other scale. If you didn't draw an 8 scale, you could have just searched for another 8 scale off of Pen Call. So you, instead of adding the Purple Poison, you could add a different 8 scale. But,
so we'd have had a different card to play with.
Yeah, so now you're going to Pendulum Summon.
Alright, the harmonizing.
Yep.
The purple. Do we normal?
No. We don't need a normal for this combo. So we Pendulum Summon him.
Dark Worm.
Worm. And then any card from the extra deck. So I would say...
Gate 0, a Chrono.
Gate 0 is fine.
Okay, and do we pen summon the...
Yeah, you need a Pendulum Summon specific... Oh, no, you don't want to summon him from your hand.
So just leave him for now.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll summon him later if we want to use him.
Yeah.
Alright, so Gate 0 in the middle. Yeah. That way we can put the LP on the other side, right?
Harmonizing over here.
To the other extra zone.
And then summon...
Dark Worm has to
Dark Worm, yeah. And then off of Harmonizing, you're going to just... Either zone, it doesn't actually matter.
Because that one's going to get used for something.
Yeah, so Purple Poison in any zone doesn't matter. So you're going to link the Guard Dragon.
This is unusual.
Yeah. Special summon Guard Dragon, yep.
Alrighty.
Then we link the Donut and Electromite into...
Triple Burst?
Yeah, Triple Burst.
Well, the Triple Burst is just the Link 3 dragon that'll get us a pointer.
LP. Get the Strudo.
Destrudo. Alrighty.
Parker Pain.
Using the Destrudo.
Yep.
Now
Parker Pain effect. Get Vortex out.
So no longer do we make Absolute and just float over. Although we do have the option to do that.
Yeah. So we're gonna link the two dragons away and into the other extra X monster zone, and go into the Link 2 dragon, the last one, Erratic Seal of Heavenly Spheres. Then we're gonna link the 2 magicians away. not link. Synchro summon into Savage. Since we don't know what we're doing, we're gonna go blind.
On the left, right?
Left.
Does it matter?
No.
Okay.
So then we're gonna activate, yeah.
And attach, I guess,
Yeah.
Link 3, Triple Burst Dragon.
Yeah.
Should be the most attack and
Activate
most
the
negates.
Endymion and scale.
Alright, so
Yeah,
summoning
big guy.
Endymion. Any particular zone?
Not in the extra monster zone.
Alright, so he's going to come out with a counter.
Yeah.
So we're going to keep those free. And our opponent scoops.
No,
Yeah.
that's a good combo. It's compulse, a negate, a negate, and a negate.
Let me move all these over just so we can run down this board before I pause this. So we have a bounce, which summons a Morphage Goliath afterwards.
Yeah.
we have a Omni Negate, and an Omni Negate that destroys something, an Omni Negate that doesn't destroy something. We have a negate of a spell trap effect. Can he bounce himself to use his negate?
If he has a counter, he can. He does have a counter from...
Because I'm not sure we'd want to remove the counters from the field spell, because we could then use his effect on the following turn to wipe his board. Actually, I guess we wouldn't be able to wipe his board. We don't have that many counters on the field, but it'd be an option. So, quite a few negates with the Morphage Goliath.
We sort of misplayed, though, because we was running out of time. We could have activated the Chronograph or summoned the Purple Poison in hand, since we did activate our normal summon, and activate the Strudel in Graveyard to make the level 7 Synchro in our extra deck.
So the Cyber's Quantum Dragon.
Yeah.
That would
protect
protect everybody.
so many. Yeah, we would have protection and 4 negates and a bounce.
Sounds pretty good. Alright, so we are going to play game 2 against another player, player 2, everybody's worst nightmare, if he ever presses the button.
Hopefully
He pressed the kick you out button, so he does not like us.
It must have been the same guy.
Well, we'll
Yeah,
play
he didn't
against,
want to get savaged.
we'll play against Spitfire instead.
Alright, hopefully we can die roll. Oh,
Alright, so I've tried plugging the mouse into another USB port, so
no.
hopefully
We're going second, guys.
Maybe we're going first. Maybe he's playing a go second deck.
Oh, I don't know. Hopefully.
Nope, we're going second. So, do you have any idea what to do with this deck going second?
Yeah, I do. We go for Ball Sword Dragon and kill him.
Oh, okay. Well,
Damn, trap cards.
T-board.
hold on. If it's just one trap card, I think we're good. So he's playing old school Yu-Gi-Oh.
So what we can do here, so since we have Dragonpit in our deck, you want to pop the back row. We don't know what that is. So we're gonna pen call and we're gonna send this Goliath to the graveyard.
Because it's not really useful anymore.
Yeah,
right?
we're just gonna kill him. We're just gonna attempt to kill him as fast as possible. So we're gonna get Dragonpit and we're gonna get Harmonizing.
All right. Because we have another 8 scale.
Yeah. So we're gonna activate Chronograph. Whoa.
We activate win. We activate Rage Quit.
Damn.
All right, so that's how you win. So we're gonna get into game 3 immediately. Look at the series. We're not taking it too seriously. We are gonna play our best we can, but we enjoy ourselves while we're doing this. So hopefully you take this as infotainment. You'll learn something. You should have learned the combo, assuming my recorder didn't freeze. Oh, I'm sorry. I always do scissors.
Oh my god, you're gonna lose because Greg keeps picking scissors.
I'm sorry. I always pick scissors.
Oh, that's bad.
Hold on. One back row. Is that it? Please, just pass. 2 back row. Uh-oh.
God, you don't even have Red Reboot in our deck right now.
Well, I mean... Don't worry, he's not playing Pendulum Hole.
Oh boy, man.
3 back
I
row.
see a strike. I see a Twin Twister.
Hard Demise.
True Draco.
Oh,
He's
man.
got a card in his hand.
This is
So
bad, guys.
Or what you call it?
Change strike.
We're playing Burn?
Okay.
Oh, okay,
so-
we might be good guys. We might be
No.
good.
We're probably super dead to that new field spell that comes out in the next set. It's a super rare. It's
We
the
can
one
pop
that
it.
says you can't do anything.
We can pop. We got pen call. We can activate cards, effects.
We can't activate monster effects or attack.
Really?
And this is
Monster
probably
Fist?
chain
Oh, that's
burn.
fine. We have pen call. We would have been able to kill it. Okay. Alright. So we have to hope our opponent does not have strike. So we're gonna activate our Endymion card from our hand.
All right. I do sense him potentially having like what do you call that card?
Let's-
Dark Bribe
Dark
to
Bribe.
negate any
yeah.
back row because they try to negate the back row poppers.
Yeah. Okay. Foolish Burial. Send the Dark Worm.
Let's say there's no strike. I doubt he has strike.
I hope he doesn't.
I mean, it doesn't matter what we want.
We're just gonna
what
try to-
matters
No.
is what he has.
Let's just play like he doesn't have strike.
I-
Just play like he doesn't have strike.
Well, I mean, if he has strike, we're dead, so it doesn't matter. We can only hit one card with the Dragon Pit.
Oh, he got unlucky.
He's got a response. Dark Bribe. You want to Dark Bribe this so we can draw Dragon Shrine and do the same thing?
Oh wow. Maybe he has like some kind of chain burn card. I forgot what it's called.
Dark Worm, definitely.
Yeah.
Because we're always summoning the Destruder from the deck, right? Alright, so Dark Worm coming back.
If this deck becomes popular, we're gonna start playing Black Rose and Strudel board away.
Black Rose can't do anything. You might have to like main like Unending Nightmare anywhere. Oh, too late now.
Doesn't matter.
Search the donut.
Yeah.
He might activate what's the card? Metaverse to put that stupid field spell out, but we've already resolved the effect, so we're getting our card.
Oh, okay.
So he might have done messed up here. So we have to kill this card, and then he needs to not have another Metaverse.
How
do
many
the same thing.
counters does she have right now?
1, because that didn't count as activating a spell card.
Activate Chronograph and scale.
Chronograph. We
Special
won't
summon.
keep in mind we won't be able to put a card in the scale of the Electromite if we go into Electromite first.
Oh yeah, we're not gonna go into Electrum. We're just gonna flood our board. Put this guy in attack mode.
Alright, because we can't attack.
We're gonna be able to attack. We have pen call. We're gonna pop that field spell. So now we activate pen call.
Oh, he has a response.
Ring of Destruction. Oh, he's so good.
He's afraid of making Phoenix or something. I don't know.
Alright, now what?
Pen call. We're gonna send Gate 0 to the graveyard.
Because we have a low scale.
Mm-hmm.
If he has a negate, he should negate this.
Dark Bride. Ojama Trio.
Hey, we have link monsters. That's not the biggest deal. He's also providing us with less targets to potentially miss the cards we need to hit.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we're going for the field card.
Yeah, we're going Dragonpit and... should we take Harmonizing? Can we even resolve it?
Dragonpit. We have a low scale, so yeah, Harmonizing.
Alright.
So I guess we should start linking these Ojama Trio tokens away, right?
Yeah, have less cards. Well, we can't make much.
It's fine. Because no, not her.
Well, we have to.
Oh, we have to.
So we only can make Ib at the moment.
Yeah, it is fine. It's fine.
Okay. Then we can make the Triple Burst.
Yeah.
Assuming it doesn't require effect monsters.
Mm-hmm. It doesn't.
It might
Does
require
it?
effect
Let me
monsters.
see. Let's just view it.
The Triple Burst Dragon requires 2+ monsters except tokens. So.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. So we're gonna just activate our skill effect, special summon.
Yeah, Endymion.
Yeah. Because it negates spell and trap cards, but we're not going to be able to activate it yet.
The end of the board.
Mm-hmm.
And this guy anywhere, I guess, around?
Yeah. So then now we're going to activate our desires. We don't care what we just want to see a penalty card so we can discard it for Dragonpit.
Because we need all these cards.
Yeah.
At least right now we need them all.
For right now, yeah. I wonder what he has for a response.
Secret Blast. He's just trying to hit us for the most damage he can.
Mm.
Alright. We drew a Pendulum card.
Yep.
So,
Already popped the field spell.
So activate Purple Poison and then Dragon Pit, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe we should do Dragon Pit first. Maybe he won't negate it if we don't look like we have another card. Because you can't use this without another card in the scale.
Yeah.
So at least we should. Because if he has Dark Bribe, he has to do it now.
Yeah.
Oh wait, he can't destroy our cards this turn. Oh, he can negate the activations. So.
Yeah, he can negate the activations.
So Dragon Pit discarding Black Fang.
Yeah.
Popping Annoying Back Row, and at least we have this once per turn to pop things.
Mm-hmm.
What can we do here? We can pen summon, but we could also.
We can go into the new Spellcaster Link monster, and
Well, that would use the Ib and the Endymion.
yeah, that's fine.
Okay. The Daybreaker. I guess we'll go over here because we're not going to link away Endymion. But we don't have another card on the field with counters to like use for this, so I guess we're going to.
He's going to gain a counter from when you Pendulum summon. So we're going to Pendulum summon the Harmonizing.
Just the Harmonizing.
Yeah.
Okay. It doesn't really matter where we put it
Mm-hmm.
because we're just going to make Savage, I guess.
Yeah.
All right, he's only got one card, and we have two negates for back row, I guess. So we should win the game.
He's going to gain a counter, and then we're just going to go into Savage, then pop back row, and then attack him for all the damage.
He pops back row?
He pops any card.
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
2 counters to do that.
So then we get the hit back. Easy.
And yeah, at no point will he ever have enough stuff to...
Stop us. We got too many negates now. Easy.
All right, now
Battle
we just
phase.
attack.
Wow, Steven.
Is that game? I don't know if that's game. Oh, no, it's not game. I don't think so.
It's not, but I mean, he's drawing one card, and we have an Omni negate,
It is
and we have another
He
negate.
strikes.
It's game.
Oh.
He took damage?
Yeah, he activated Ring of Destruction.
Oh, Ring of Destruction.
So yeah, that's how you deal with this annoying field spell that comes out in the next set, so that's important to know. Ready for another game?
Yeah, Dragonpit's so good. You would have popped another card for us when our opponent just T-set.
Oh, yeah.
Ah, darn it. I'll let you guys pick next time.
Oh, wow.
Is this good?
Hand's really good, too. All we need is
Oh, look.
Colin's pretty
The
broken.
mirror match.
Oh, wow, this is strange.
Maybe we can
Oh,
learn how to
this
play this
hand-
deck from them.
Why he searched the field spell?
I don't know. Oh, look.
What is happening?
Oh, broken. He's got tune tables.
He probably opened the wind one.
Look at all
Probably
these
opened
spells.
Servant.
Well, if he has the win one, he should be putting it on the board, right?
He can to keep the counters on Citadel.
Unless he's trying some kind of FTK.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Oh, he might be playing some FDK.
I mean, it's possible.
We're gonna see.
Oh, this is really strange.
Oh, this person's trying to
I've never
troll.
seen this before.
This person's trying to troll us.
I'm a little bit interested. I'm sure everyone might learn something.
Oh,
How to not
easy.
play this
Game.
deck. All right, now what?
Game.
All right, tell us what to do. Field spell
So we're gonna
or
activate
Endymion lady.
So we're gonna activate the field spell.
Before we play this card, or we can put counters on it.
We could, activate
Or-
her to just put the counters on her first. Then we're terraforming, and then we can get Secret Village.
I don't think we need to do that. Let's just get counters.
Okay.
I wanted to learn how to count. That's one. All right.
If he doesn't have Spellcaster, he loses, right?
I suppose.
But we're gonna game him this turn. So then we're gonna activate. It doesn't matter. We're just gonna put Purple Poison in the scale, because what ends up happening is now she's gonna have 3 counters, and we special her from. Actually, let's see if we could bait out an Ash. Maybe he has an Ash. Let's try to play around it. Let's see. Activate normal summon the Dark Worm first.
Anywhere?
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
So this is a card he might ash. I mean, I doubt it.
I mean, if
We have a
he's
weird scale.
unskilled, yeah. So yeah, we activate Endymion on. Make sure you summon the big guy all the way on the other side.
I'm guessing you're gonna link this servant away.
Yeah, we're gonna look the servant away.
with the
Dark Worm, yep. We're gonna show him how to actually use the field spell. So, Electromite, yep.
What are we putting in the scale?
So we're gonna send Harmonizing, and if we don't draw a high scale, we're gonna place the Harmonizing scale. So we're gonna activate the donut.
Do I want to negate that? No, just kidding. All right. Electromite pop the donut.
Yep.
Adding back the
Harmonizing.
We drew
Okay,
a
so we
scale.
didn't draw, so now we activate the Harmonizing and scale. Well, I guess we'll just use this smash to show off a combo, I guess. So since we had to put Harmonizing in scale, we're gonna Pendulum summon the Jackal, the other Supreme King Darkworm from our extra deck, and the Donut from our extra deck.
We can also pen summon
Oh, we don't need
Trudeau or the...
We don't need to. Not in this scenario.
Alright. So gate 0 to the middle.
Same as
Darkworm
last
should
time.
always occupy this right zone, right?
Yeah. Oh,
I
you
think I-
kind of messed up our combo.
Oh, whoops. I done messed up.
Oh man, he did mess it up.
It's okay.
Was that 24?
Just attack, I guess. Because I done messed up.
No, it's fine. We could still do something, I guess.
Can Quantum Dragon attack directly twice?
No.
Oh,
I think it just attacks.
You can make the Cyberse monster, the worm,
Yeah. So
and then make the imp on the next to where the donut is.
yeah.
Sorry, I got distracted. One more time.
So overlay into
Absolute.
yes, overlay into absolute. I mean, since we messed up, we're just gonna make a different play. So
Boral Sword?
Boral Sword. Yeah, let's just do Boral Sword, I guess. Right? Why not?
Yeah, why not?
Why not?
And leave the Jackal there just because
Yeah.
We haven't activated a spell yet,
yeah, all
so
the way
he
to the side.
doesn't do anything yet. Well, I guess this guy does.
You can use the spell counter from anywhere in the field.
Oh, yeah.
Anywhere. He takes anywhere from anywhere, and same from the other guy, but the other guy can't use the field spell.
Please don't have multiple battle faders. Yay, we did it.
Easy.
Will he...
This is the Boral Sword combo, guys.
Nice.
Oh, we can give attack points to Jackal with this stuff.
If you wanna put some salt in it, yeah.
Yeah, sure. Nah, don't need to pop that. Woo!
And all our guys gain 100 attack because of harmonizing. That's fine.
Oh, should have attacked with it first. Alright, let's get a few more games. We shoot for about 45 minutes for people to see a bunch of everything.
It's okay, man.
Yeah. Okay. That's like moving around.
Alright, I'm not going to do scissors. Who wants to pick?
Paper. Let's go paper.
Okay.
Boom.
You got it.
Easy.
Alright, we're going first.
Akeem is a SAT guy. This is how he wins YCSs.
Well, he doesn't know what he's doing. Alright, now what?
Okay, so we activate the Endymion and scale up. So that one is usually always the first thing to do.
We keep opening it. That's been
Yep.
helpful.
So good.
Shrine?
Yes. So it's technically 6 copies of the guy in our deck. So we should theoretically open it a bunch of times.
Alrighty.
And this thing about Darkworm is so broken it actually facilitates so many combos now. You kind of don't even need to play Absolute anymore. So now we're going to activate the chronograph. We opened up 2 turbo cards. 3 turbo cards.
Yeah,
if you
that's
count
crazy.
them. So it is so broken.
The tuner too,
Yep.
yeah.
Activate the chronograph. Go into Electromites. Actually, how many counters do we have on her right now?
2.
2. So we're gonna don't special summon this guy from our hand. We're gonna activate the gate in our hand. Actually, just activate the chronograph, because just in case like he ashes us. Yeah. Now we could just activate him.
Activate this now?
Yeah.
Alrighty.
And then summon Jackal. Just in case our opponent has
oh, we
just
just
in
summon
case our
Jackal.
opponent
That's
has
pretty cool. Where do I put it?
an ogre. Put him all the way to the left. All the way to the left. Yeah.
And then this chick's gonna get used for
She's gonna get used for probably the Strudo later. So now we're gonna activate the Gate 0 in our hand.
because we can still negate because we have 2 counters.
Since we're gonna link her away probably later. Actually, since we already have 2 monsters, it doesn't matter at this point. Just link these 2 guys.
So the Dark Worm and the Time User.
Mhm.
To Electromite.
Electromite's going to send the big guy. Yeah, him.
Alrighty.
Electromite effect to pop the Gate 0. Add back the...
Gate 0.
Yeah, add back the Gate 0.
We really like that card. We didn't want to let it go. Okay.
So then now we're going to activate the Gate 0 again. We're going to Pendulum summon right now.
Alright. This guy, I guess?
No, the Gate 0 all the way to the left. All the way to the right.
Wait, you mean the Dark Worm?
The Dark Worm.
Dark Worm to the right.
And Harmonizing.
So
That's it.
okay, we have a normal. Technically, we can normal summon the Cerberus. I don't know why we would. Dark Worm goes to the right. Harmonizing will go to the other zone.
Yeah.
We'll use it to summon something from the deck. What do we want? Doesn't matter.
Purple Poison doesn't really matter at this point.
Alrighty.
So now we're gonna special summon LP.
Now triple burst.
Yeah, first using the Purple Poison.
So this is the Strudo, if I gather.
Yeah.
Strudo's here. Now we're going to Agripane. I think I'm learning. And now we get what are we getting?
The fusion monster.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So this is how we get Vortex. Alrighty.
Then I want to link Agripane and Pisty away.
To the other side of the field.
No, this side is fine.
Alrighty.
Then we're gonna activate the Strudo and Graveyard,
Yeah.
Targeting who?
targeting this girl.
That way we can make Quantum Dragon.
Yeah, Quantum.
Quantum Dragon. And the one place we can make it, and I think that's our turn, right?
Yep.
We can normal summon this. I don't see a reason to do that. And we could make a bunch of these things, but I don't see a reason to do that either.
Make War Savage?
we could have, but the thing was, Greg, he put it in the wrong zone again. That's okay.
I did? I don't think there was a place for me to put anything.
No,
Were
it's
these
okay,
backwards?
It's fine. No, it's fine.
What do I do?
It's all good, man.
We're good?
Yeah.
Alright. Although, where could I have done something differently?
You put Harmonizing in the wrong zone.
It came from our hand.
Yeah.
Oh, I could have put it here?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. I wouldn't have thought to do that. So I could put it where the Vortex is so that we
Yeah.
could have made the Savage here and then did all this stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. I learned my lesson. Do we negate that?
Oh, whoa, that card is really good. No, don't negate it. We'll negate the effect.
He can't negate effects.
No, the effect of his Electromite.
Oh.
Because his Electromite is more important than that card at this point. So he'll be able to summon it, the big guy, but he still has to attack into Quantum, and Quantum will bounce him.
You're gonna summon the
We don't care about that, right?
No, we don't care about that.
So we've got a Monster Negate and we have an Omni Negate. So
You're gonna compose the what you call it, the electromite.
Yeah, we can compulse the Endymion card too. So when he attempts to activate that card in skill,
it's any card in the field.
Yep.
So hard once per turn?
Yeah.
Okay, then we...
No, it's not a hard once per turn. But the thing is, we should negate it.
Oh.
It's
I
okay.
could bounce it at any time, then it's essentially negated?
No, but then you're using 2 cards.
Yeah.
He's got a pendulum scale.
Yep, that's fine. So he's activating that? Let's wait. When he activates that card, we're gonna bounce it. Because he's gonna activate it then. Most likely.
Maybe he'll pen summon a guy first to negate us. Okay, so now we bounce it.
Yeah.
Itself, right?
Yeah.
Wait, itself?
Yeah, you send itself, because if it sends itself...
And then you special summon
Goliath.
Goliath. Yeah.
Defense?
Yeah.
Because he comes out with like 0 attack, right?
Mm-hmm. 0, 0, 0. So when he activates the girl again, we're gonna negate her.
Okay. Then he could have another copy.
Mm-hmm.
And then he got us, because I messed up.
It's fine. No problems.
This can summon that thing from the hand with counters.
But
He's got
no,
no
he
counters.
summons from the extra deck. He can't summon from the extra because of Goliath. So
Oh. Okay, so this guy is useless. He's just a big 8 scale.
yeah.
Okay. This one summons from the hand.
Um.
Do we negate that? Because then you can put down the other
No,
one.
don't negate that.
Okay. Hey, he has 15 counters. If we played Tempest Magician, if we played Tempest Magician, we can win the game next turn with just a Synchro Summon.
Could have gamed him.
So if you're not familiar with Tempest Magician, remove a spell counter from the field to burn for 500, and you can do that. I'm not sure if it just does it all at once, all the spell counters on the field, or if it just does it once, one at a time. Either way, 16 of those is game. Maybe our opponent was waiting for me to mess up again.
So now he's gonna pound some. Let's see what he
Dead card.
This does something on the field, right? So does he...
Oh, his hand is bad. He's probably gonna. He's gonna attempt to go into Electromite. We're gonna negate it with.
Can't go Goliath.
So how does he? Oh, he's gonna attack into Goliath first, and then he's.
Oh, he's going to Rage Quit, because that's the appropriate response.
I seen what he was gonna do though. He's gonna attack into Goliath, then he's gonna go into Electromite. We're gonna negate it, and he's gonna activate Jackal. We're gonna activate our Jackal to negate his Jackal.
I thought he can't attack into Goliath.
No, he can. So Quantum says when I control a Link monster, we don't control a Link monster anymore. So it protects it until we use it for us to use the effect at the right time.
Okay.
So we're going first again. Hey, our hand is
semi decent, I guess.
what do we do?
So we're going to need to activate the Endymion again. Let's go. Yeah. Since we didn't open a spell card this time, we're gonna need to summon our Dark Worm to get the skill to our hand. And we're gonna activate the other Endymion in the other scale. Pendulum summon Purple Poison and Gate.
Anywhere?
So summon the Purple Poison.
At the moment, it's asking.
So
to summon
we're
the
gonna
Gate
link these two guys away, the Purple Poison and the Gate, and
Okay.
we're gonna leave the
it
Dark
doesn't
Worm
matter.
over there.
Electromite.
Yeah, Electro.
This is
Over
very...
Subpar.
No, this is very fortunate that we haven't got a hand trap at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that we would have lost a lot of these games. Electromite effect?
Yeah, Electromite effect, and we're gonna send Chronograph.
Okay.
Okay, we're gonna activate Electromite, pop the 8 scale, summon Chronograph. I'm gonna activate Chronograph.
And summon the Goliath?
We can do that, and hopefully we draw into like a spell card.
Okay.
Or we can.
Doesn't matter where I summon it. Chrono.
No, not in this position, but maybe we need to decide on if we're going to summon the Goliath.
Yeah, let's summon the Goliath, because you can still summon the spell from the main deck, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's fine.
So hopefully we draw a spell card. Okay, we didn't draw a spell card.
So that's kind of where we end because we didn't.
Yeah,
draw a
we
spell
didn't.
card. We drew a spell card. Oh, they rage quit
connection.
because no, that's a rage quit. That means they didn't even want to press the surrender button. They insisted on closing the program and throwing their computer on the floor.
He's probably a Sky Striker player that didn't draw Widow Anchor.
Or some great player that didn't do anything else.
Yeah, they lose to that card. Goliath is an auto one against Salomon.
What's that, like 6 games?
We didn't. Come on, Greg. You and these
Paper, man. I keep telling you, paper,
what is
where'd it go?
happening?
If you didn't know, my name is Greg, but I don't use that name. Thanks, guys. It's fine. It's fine. I know it's a real hard habit to kick, calling someone by their actual name. So I don't blame you. Okay. He rage quit on his own card. That was weird. We're not rage quitting, I swear. We deal with whatever crap hand we have.
Okay, not scissors.
What do you want?
Paper.
We got
Easy.
it. All right.
This is how we win die rolls, guys.
All right. We have a hand. It
Oh
looks
wow,
bad.
this hand is actually super good.
Is it? I thought it was bad, but okay.
Yeah, so we're gonna activate Spell Power.
We don't want this guy first?
No, he's not that good.
Alright.
In this situation, anyways. We're gonna get her.
The only card that matters in our deck.
Yeah, so good.
So she's going on the board. Now what?
We're gonna activate Duelist Alliance.
Alright. That gets us Pen Call.
Activate Foolish Burial. Oh man, so broken.
So broken.
This gets us Dark Worm.
Yep.
We get Dark Worm.
Yeah, Dark One now.
And he's going to go to his home on the right side of the board.
That's where he stays, guys. Remember.
He lives there. I don't know what we do when we go second and our opponent plays this deck and they make the same board, because then we have to use the other side, I guess. Alright.
Then we're gonna activate. So how many counters does she have, Fran?
2.
2. So now we're gonna activate.
The donut.
We can activate the donut, but it depends on like if we get hand trap. So I think we should activate this guy
Oh.
because he's an 8 scale.
Okay.
Just in case he ashes that, then our skills is locked.
So use this thing?
Yeah.
Alright. Summoning Endymion?
No, Jackal.
Always Jackal.
Jackal. We're not trying to get hand trap, guys.
Alright. Does they put her here, right?
Yeah.
In the next to him.
We're gonna link her away, so it doesn't actually matter.
Okay.
So we're gonna activate the circle now, the donut. So now since we activate the spell, now we don't need her to stay on board for Jackal to negate. So now we're going to Electromite.
Now do we get Endymion? Or is he not important in this deck?
In this situation, we're gonna end with a super broken combo, so it doesn't matter at this point. So we're just gonna go for a Jackal. We're gonna send Jackal.
More Jackals.
Yeah.
Alright.
Now we don't want to activate Desires because our hand is already broken. So we're gonna activate Electromite, pop the gate, add back the Endymion.
Her?
Yeah,
Really?
she's
not
a low
low for
scale. That's why. That's the reason. And then she kind of keeps coming back. Like let's see if our opponent breaks the board. Activate the Endymion. Let's say our opponent breaks our board. She's gonna stay in scale. So then we're gonna activate Pen Call, send a Dark Worm. So now we don't need to discard our Desires. Harmonizing and Purple Poison. And then now we're gonna Pendulum Summon.
1 and 3. This guy can do stuff. He summons from the extra. That's actually why I thought we might put the Endymion in the extra deck before with the Electromite.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, now we're gonna activate her to Pendulum Summon.
Well, she doesn't activate, but yeah, that's fine. Jackal?
Jackal, we're gonna summon the Dark Worm and the Harmonizing.
Alright, so not this guy, because we need to summon something somewhere. Alright, so Harmonizing, where should I put it? I have 2 choices.
So we're gonna put the Harmonizing in the underneath Electromite,
Alrighty.
and we're gonna put the
Dark Worm where it needs to go, where it lives.
Yep. And then we're gonna put
Jackal where it has to go.
and then it doesn't matter since we blast one anyways.
Alright,
Purple
anybody?
Poison.
We just don't like purple poisons in our deck, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So now we're going to LP.
So Dark Worm into LP, Electromite and Harmonizing into
Yep.
Triple Burst, LP to get Destrudo.
Yeah. Same combo.
Seems more consistent than I expected.
It always happens. Once you see Dark Worm, this combo is just super consistent.
Okay.
It'll always be there.
Agarpain into Vortex, Defense. These guys into Heavenly Sphere.
Yeah.
And that's it?
Oh, you summoned in the wrong zone.
Oh, my bad. That's where we moved it last time.
Oh my
I was trying to be consistent.
So, since
He doesn't have counters anyway.
since
No, you
we
can't
messed
summon
up
anymore.
again, since we messed up again, we did normal summon, so it's fine. So we're gonna link the Heavenly Sphere and the
No, I
Purple
think we
Poison.
did normal summon, no?
No, we didn't.
No,
Normal
we
summon.
didn't. I can normal this.
So we're gonna link the Heavenly Sphere and the Purple Poison into Decode Talker on the other side.
Alrighty.
We're gonna normal summon the Purple Poison.
Where?
That doesn't matter.
Okay, because we're just going to use the Destrudo?
Destruder, yeah.
Okay. So now we've lost the Goliath because I had done messed up.
It's okay. Yeah. Now we're gonna go into the other guy. Now we have double protection. So hopefully we're going to Sky Strikers because yeah, nice times.
We could put counters on this guy by just playing. Oh,
Yeah.
he takes them off from anywhere if we don't need to do that.
Yeah, we could activate Desires. It's fine.
I guess it's once per turn. If we
Yeah.
draw another one, it'd be nice to just have not a dead card in our hand.
Oh, wow, we want to negate our own desires. It's crazy.
Alright, we can't use either of these guys because
Nope.
too many cards in the zones. Unless
it's
we want to
fine.
link something away, which I can't see why we would.
That's fine.
Alright. Break our board. Oh, he's only got 8 cards in the extra deck. This probably wasn't a good player anyway.
Oh.
But, I mean, maybe it's the perfect 8 cards.
Oh, that's fine, bro. Yo, you
Let it go?
Yeah,
You
well,
could do whatever you want. Pop
Still
our
done.
scales.
Oh no, our
now,
scale.
now he has 5 cards. We have 4 negates and he has 5 cards in hand.
We can only negate 2 monsters. What if those are all MSTs? I mean,
Oh, it doesn't matter if it's all. What is
client.
That.
Client is was great in the starter deck tournament at Yu-Gi-Oh! Day like a year ago. It's some Cyber's crap.
It's not crap.
Crap. One day this deck will be good when that mining thing comes out in a
Is he
couple of
gonna go
days.
for Phoenix.
Now his
Honey bot.
it literally doesn't do anything.
I think we won this game, guys.
Well, obviously, but
It's
the
not
question
obvious.
is how much do we win this game? This feels like he's just playing 2 starter decks because his extra deck is 7 Cyber's monsters of garbage. I don't know.
Maybe.
Our Cyber's monster is better. Oh, right.
Oh, wow.
Obviously.
No competition.
There's not much to do
What a
here.
Game?
Yeah, let's do that. And can we use this at all? No.
Nah, that's fine.
Can we
We don't
use
need to.
anything? We can normal... whatever, let's just attack. Shoo, shoo. That's like the sound I always make whenever I'm attacking, because they're little green arrows. Shoo, shoo. Like a little laser gun or something. What?
Negate.
We'll negate and no
It
scoop, and
doesn't
then that's
matter.
that.
Anything you had to negate?
Alright, we got time for another one, I think. Anything else? I might have to cut that. Not scissors.
Paper.
Okay.
Wow. Oh my god. Greg almost lost us again. What is that? Oh, we opened the cup.
Alright, what are we doing?
Pen call Darker.
Who would have thought that would be the broken combo?
Ash.
Ash it.
I dare you.
Please ash this.
Come on,
because
you
we
have
got
to ash.
the rest
Oh
of
wow. Okay, he doesn't ash it. Harmonizing and wait, no. Since we have harmonizing scale, we're gonna add the Black Fang and Oath Dragon.
it. Alright.
Dark Worm from Graveyard.
Now what?
Dark Worm from Graveyard.
Alright.
Effects. Come on, man. You gotta ash us. Ash us.
Nah, man, our combos are free for all.
I know, right? So
No.
free. Chronograph.
Oh, I can't destroy it, no?
No, Chronograph is not a magician.
Yeah.
So Electromites to get whatever we need, really. But he should potentially ask that, or Veiler it, or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, Electromite?
Yep.
Ooh,
Why would we go into LP?
I don't know, we only want summon dragons, right? So what are we putting up there?
So
Servant?
We can't actually use Servant unless we draw a spell card.
Okay.
We would need to draw a bunch of spell cards actually. So I think the best thing to do is just we could just go for the big guy. We could just send the big guy because we have
This guy?
Jackal in hand. Yeah, we have Jackal in hand. So we're gonna activate our gate to pop it.
What are we adding back? The gate again?
Chronograph.
This is like the backup play, usually?
Yeah. Let's see what we draw.
Should we use him?
Oh no.
Don't use him. Okay.
Oh wow. Okay.
That doesn't do anything, right?
Yeah, it doesn't, but it would have been like one spell counter. We can activate Oath and activate Black Fang now.
Then Pendulum 1,000.
Yeah, so Dark Worm again. We're gonna summon the Jackal from our hand. Time Gazer.
Dark Worm, Jackal, Harmonizing.
Harmonizing, and
One more.
the big guy. Yeah.
From the extra. So he's going to sit on the board.
Yeah.
Okay. And that's that.
I'm guessing the big
Alright,
guy's gonna be in the
so-
middle.
Yeah, big guy
He's
middle.
going to go in the middle. Harmonizing is going to go underneath the Electromite, and that's where she lives.
And then Jackal's gonna go over there.
All the way on the end. Here's a Jackal. Then we could put the Dark Worm where he needs to go. And we could put a counter on... Oh, well, we have to use the Harmonizing to get a purple poison, because
Yeah,
we don't
purple
use them
poison.
for anything else. Alright. Now the Duelist Alliance put counters on the Jackal King, yeah?
Yeah.
To protect us from any monster hand trap.
He would have used Ogre already. He would have used all his hand traps by now. But
Alright.
it doesn't matter in this situation.
LP?
Yeah. Same
LP,
thing.
triple burst. Stop me when I'm about to make a mistake, because it's happened before. Alright. Destrudo.
Yep.
Dagger Pain. Odd Eyes Vortex Dragon.
Mm-hmm.
Heavenly Spheres.
Yeah.
On the right side. Oh no,
In
anywhere.
this zone right here. In this, the same zone.
Okay.
Then now we're gonna Destrudo.
For the Cyber's Quantum Dragon.
Yeah. You can also end with Dragster, but I feel like this one is better against Sky Strikers. It also protects your board, so.
And this is it.
Yep, that's it.
Pass.
Oh,
Wait.
Oath Dragon.
Oh.
Harmonizing.
Now we're good, yes?
Yep.
Alright.
Now we're done.
Here we go. Break our board. Sphere mode.
Yo, that would be insane.
Yo, man.
Main
I
deck Sphere.
don't know who mains it on YGOPRO in single games. That means you're intending to go second. Oh, we have a good match against that, right?
Yeah, so Jackal kind of beats this deck, so just Jackal negate that.
I don't know, why did you,
Jackal
Yeah,
negate.
that, yeah.
I'm going to do whatever Steven says. I'm going to ignore everything Team says. What's up?
We
Team?
don't want him to Foolish Burial. That's the only problem with that deck is
because you summoned Goliath
It's
anyway.
yeah. We could have summoned Goliath, but the thing is, we don't have a way to protect it. Like, if we knew we were going against them, we would just summon Goliath. Straight up. We would just summon Goliath. Because in the LP play, we would just switch our combo. We'd go to Ib and Vortex, and we would summon Goliath off of the LP. So it would be Ib, Goliath,
Going to Goliath, and then that won't resolve, right?
negate that.
Negate it,
No,
or
I
we can
think
do Goliath.
Because it uses a guy from our extra deck zone, right?
No,
Yeah.
yeah, no, you use a link monster. So if you compulse a link monster,
Then it won't resolve because...
Compulse the Link Monster and then compulse that and go to Grave. Yeah. You can do that. Or you can compulse one of your Pendulum skills.
Okay. So activate the compulse.
Yeah.
Attributing itself. We don't have...
Yeah, we contribute itself.
Okay.
And bounce one of your skills.
I mean, hope I won't shoot.
And then we can summon Goliath now.
Hey, I want to summon Goliath. In defense mode. Over her. Oh, what do you know? So
easy.
this has all kind of been the same. So let's just do a quick look over the deck if there's anything you want to comment on. Any thoughts on this or anything that didn't come up that we should mention?
So the reason that you play one of the let's just start from the beginning. So the Dragonpit Magician, the reason it's important is because it pops back row, and not only that, it's a level 7 monster, so you can summon it off of Harmonizing to just go into Vortex. The reason we play only 2 Cerberuses is because we don't want to see as many search cards. This deck searches a lot, so if you're going second against a Thunder Dragon board, you're most likely gonna have a few cards that just can't activate, and he's one of them, so you want to limit that. We play 1 Goliath because Goliath, he wins certain games by himself. We play 3 of the Endymion guy.
Do we need him at 3?
We probably don't. We could bump him down to 2, but the thing is we're playing Desires, and if we bump him down to 2, then we're most likely gonna banish him off of Desires a lot. And the thing about it, he wins your Sky Striker matches by himself because they can't kill him. They actually can't. The only way to get over him is Ningrisu. Then we play one Destrudo. Destrudo is for the combo where we've seen it inside the combo. Like it's just pretty potent in itself. Then we play one Donut. I usually like to play two, but in this scenario, since I have 45 cards, I wanted to limit as many bricks in my deck, and he was one of them that I didn't want to see, so I put him down to one. Two Jackal Kings. He wins your Salamangreat matchups. Oath Dragon is just in case you have the Pendulum hand. We just had a Pendulum hand, so that was for him. Chronograph Sorcerer, he's a turbo card, one of the best pendulums right now. Darkworm is super broken. Like, he did all that stuff by himself.
So this is the Darkworm deck.
Darkworm is the way. Darkworm, and then these guys just facilitate for pen call. Is just they're just generic good pendulum cards, and the harmonizing is broken. We don't know about harmonizing. That guy, his situation comes up sometimes where you can just summon him by pendulum summoning him, and you could just leave him on your board, and until your opponent activates so many spell cards, you could just summon the Endymion from your deck. That usually happens against Sky Strikers.
He summons Endymion from the deck?
Yeah.
From his monster effect?
Yeah, from his monster effect.
Let's just read that real fast. You can special summon Magister of Endymion once per turn. When this card declares an attack, you can place one spell counter on it. Once per opponent's turn, quick effect, you can remove 3 spell counters from your field. That's anywhere, right? Yeah. Special summon one monster from your deck that you can place a spell counter on. If this card in your monster zone is destroyed, you can place this card in the Pendulum zone. Then place the same number of spell counters it had on it that it had as a monster on it. Okay, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
All right.
That's why we have him at 1. He's just good utility.
Okay, and the other one, the light one that comes in the deck, is just bad?
Yeah, he's just really, really bad. You can search him off of Fairy Tale. I don't remember which name it was, but you can search off of Fairy Tale as like a scale 2, but it's bad. Time Gazer is for Chronograph, and then 3 of the new girl. She's just really good, super good, super solid card.
We need a spell card in hand for most of these combos.
For her specifically, yeah, you need one spell card. It doesn't matter what it is. One spell card and a way to go into Electronite.
All right, because I was trying to build this myself earlier just to get an idea of how it works before we did this, and I said, I don't think I have enough spell cards. And then I had too many spell cards, and they couldn't do anything. So.
You want to see a spell card, but they have to do something. You don't want to see, like, multiple field spells. That's why we play a limited amount of field spells, because those cards are bricks, or it's actually an invisible card that doesn't exist in your hand.
All right.
If you would want to say. We play one Duelist Line to search Pencall. Pencall is one of our powerfulest cards in our deck. And it just, like, it's a vanilla card that basically just adds a counter. Then we played 3 of Spell Power Control. This card is really good as well. So it adds a counter to all the cards that you have on board that can hold a counter.
And we don't play that many of those.
We don't, but it makes the Servant have, instead of 1 counter, 2 counters. So it immediately becomes a turbo card. Like Darkworm being sent by Shrine, it immediately becomes a turbo card because it special summons 2 monsters, and you can immediately go into Electronite. But you usually use it to stop hand traps with Jackal.
Okay, so making Jackal bigger.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then Dragon Shrine and Foolish Burial for Darkworm, because Darkworm's the best card. 3 Pen Call, it's super good.
Search Harmonizing, which is the best pen summon.
It protects against Twin Twister, it stops back row, it gets Harmonizing, it does everything.
And this is just a spell card.
Yeah. It just adds counters.
Sounds good. Spell card. Good enough. You sold me at spell card.
Yeah.
And replace itself.
Mm-hmm. All right. Then we've only played 1 Terraforming, so I playtest this deck with 2 of the Citadel and 2 Terraforming, and I realized it is so bad when you see multiples in hand. You almost always lose that game if you see 2 of those cards in your hand. And I wanted to mitigate that, and in this version of the deck, you don't rely on the spell counters. It's more of break my board type deck. And all you really want to see is Darkworm, Harmonizing, and Jackal, and Scales, and you usually win because Darkworm has its own combos, Harmonizing has its own combos, and Jackal is its own combo. So then we have Foolish Burial since Darkworm, or you have the situations where you have Black Fang, and you want to spend, you can send any Dark Spell cards. That means you can send Jackal King, or you can send the new level 7. It's a dark spellcaster, yep. And you can fresh summon off a black thing from the graveyard.
At least he's got good attack. Because like this card has been the one that I find the most questionable. Endymion himself. He doesn't get counters on his own. He can remove counters from anywhere. He needs way too many counters to do his effects. So it feels like the only way you can play this card really is through Servant.
Yeah, you can play through Servant. You can special summon it off of like the Pendulum summon, and it's a level 7, so you can go into Vortex. But his scale effect actually comes up a lot, especially in the Salamangreat matchup, because so his effect in scale activates as a card effect, right?
As a spell effect.
As a spell effect. So their Roar, they can't activate Roar. They have to negate the activation of Endymion. So if they let that card go, because who actually wants to negate a scale? They have to negate this card. Otherwise, when this card
and it's way too early before you know what's happening.
Yeah. So once that happens, its effect resolves, and there's no way for them to stop this card except strike. They can't stop this card from resolving after it's already in scale. So this card is a problem for Salamangreats. And it just blows up their whole board, and it's 2,800 that can't be targeted.
Alright, and the last card in the deck, the Secret Village, I guess is just a tech card.
Yeah, it's a tech card.
I guess if you draw the Citadel, it gives you a way to use this terraforming if you draw both.
Mm-hmm, definitely. So the reason behind Secret Village was mostly because I wanted a different option when I'm going against certain matchups. You can side this card, but I definitely didn't want to play 2 Citadels because it's such a bad combination when you draw 2 of those cards. So I just wanted a different option.
Okay, and I think the extra deck for the most part is pretty obvious.
Except for like Ib. There's certain combos with certain cards, which so when we was going against the Salamangreat matchup, we didn't know we were going against Salamangreat. If we did, we would have did the Ib, Vortex, and Goliath combo. That would usually just win you the matchup right
So
there.
you put the Ib between those?
Yeah, you put the Ib between so you summon the Ib in the middle of the board, and then off of the
Heavenly Spheres?
No, off of the Odd Eyes Vortex. Off the Absolute, you'd summon Odd Eyes Vortex, and then off of the LP, you would summon Goliath. So it would never go past Electronite. Electronite will still be on board. Ib will be on board, Vortex, Goliath, and LP. And if they decide to kill the LP, they're most likely going to lose. But they would lose if they leave that board because it's a game on board right now. So.
Okay. Anything else here that might not have been obvious? I'm sure this is just for the matchups where it matters.
Yeah, you can put in a different level 4, but Abyss Dweller is the best one. It stops Salamangreats, it stops BA, it stops dinosaurs, it stops so many different things. Thunder Dragons, it hurts Thunder Dragons as well. Also, you can switch out the level 7, but I like it. You can switch it out for Dragster. I was playing Dragster before that, but I realized since I already have so many spell negates, I would rather a protection card in the form of Quantum.
Yeah, I've heard good things about this card so far, and this card seems to always being played with the Heavenly Spheres.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Also, so I've seen it in like Crusader Guard Dragon decks.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's
like
super good with Heavenly Spheres. It protects it.
Okay, so this seems pretty solid. What you feeling on hand traps?
So the thing about this deck, Ash does not hurt it. So Ash, they have to Ash so many cards. Like they have to Ash Cerberus, they have to Ash Endymion, they have to Ash this, they have to Ash this, they have to Ash this, they have to Ash this. They have to Ash so many cards that it actually doesn't matter. If you open a combination of these cards, Ash is most likely not going to do anything. Ogre hurts, but if you open a way to activate Endymion, you always have Jackal to protect your Electronite. So the way to beat this deck, you need to open multiple hand traps if you're going center. Multiple.
Okay. Or some way to negate the Electromite, maybe, and...
by that time, you usually have Jackal. So the best way is to open multiple hand traps, or like... It's basically the boards are going to be so potent that where you're going to need to play Sphere Modes, Lava Golems, Kaijus. Because it plays 2 of the most, like, oppressive cards in the form of, like, Goliath and Vortex. Vortex is just so strong for Pendulum cards. Pendulum decks in general. So these 2 cards on board is so hard for your opponent to beat because it's 3,000 and negates anything, and then Goliath says you can't come from.
You have to play in main phase 2 if you can. Yeah. If you can play in main phase 2.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right. So I think that's going to wrap this up. Steven, thanks again.
Of course.
Keem, no thanks. Oh, he took a nap. All right. Don't forget to subscribe, like the video, and share it with your friends. And if you disagree with anything or everything, leave your comments down below, and I will, moderate them so no bad comments will be there. I'm just kidding. I'll see you guys next time.